Hello everyone, welcome in. Danielle here and welcome to Community Distance Reiki. So glad to have you with me today. It's Friday here, the 17th of June. I'll be here now and at 8 p.m. So feel free to join me both if you need it. I know it has been a rough week. This full moon was something. If you are here, if you're new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are watching this on the replay, know that you are guaranteed just as fun and healing a time as if you were here live. But if you would like to join me live, go ahead and check out that description box below. It has all the days and times each week that I go live. Same days, same times, 5 times a week, and some additional streams sprinkled in here and there for various different things. I suggest that you go ahead and click the subscribe and notification bells if you want to be notified every time that I go live. If you are here live, go ahead into that description, into the live chat rather below, and make any requests that you have for healing, whether it is a specific theme of healing or if there's a particular crystal you wish to work with. For the first half of our time together, I'm going to go ahead and build us a beautiful crystal grid. We'll do this together as a group and we'll catalyze the healing magic known as communal chi, where the energy of people that come together helps to exponentially expand the collective energy available for the healing. After a brief pause where I'll explain what Reiki is to anyone who's new to the concept, I'll then turn the music up, turn the lights down, and we'll get right into the healing where you can relax, chill out, wherever you happen to be, and I will connect to the Reiki energy and direct a whole bunch of it to you. Whether you're here live or in the future, if you're watching this as a replay, hello from the past, this healing will absolutely be palpable either way. I've been teaching Reiki for about 13 years now, and if you want to learn more about my online Reiki classes, my free community Discord, my social media, or my crystal shop, go ahead and check out the description below. And and if you are here live, or in the future, either way, go ahead and like the stream if you can. It really helps folks to hear about my stream, and I really appreciate it. Although I'm really just happy that you're here. We're already up to 170 subscribers, and I've only been on YouTube 4 months? Awesome. Thank you all so much. I deeply appreciate each and every one of you. So let's go ahead over into the chat and start building that crystal grid. So who's here? Jennifer, future someone. Hello, Callie. And hello, Korakar. It's good to see you all. Really good to see you all. Okay, let's get some requests in for the healing. Let's do this. So I'm going to bring us right over to the crystal grid. Let's do it. And we're starting off with some copper today. I think we're a little bright. There we go. That's a little bit better. We're starting off with some copper today. So that copper, we have found, helps energy to move much like it helps electricity to move. It's a great conductor. So we've been playing around with a whole lot of copper. So glad that Korakar had suggested that. Now it's part of pretty much every grid that we do. And let's go ahead and see what some of those requests are. Okay. And again, you can request the specific crystals or the healing theme or both. It's really up to you. So let's see what we got. Let's see if we can do. It's still a little glary for you guys. Hang on. There we go. Now we're doing better. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. Okay. D. Benjamin, welcome in. Okay, good. Vincent, great to see you. Okay, I'm going to need 2 windows open so that I can see everybody here and scroll back when I need to. Okay. Feel free to go ahead and make any healing requests that you have. I do not have Dumarterite. Sorry about that. I can ask around. That one might be a tall order to get, but it seems really interesting. So I'll work on that, future someone. If you have any other requests, let me know. And you're absolutely welcome, Jennifer. intention, stress, anxiety, and money manifestation. I gotcha. And I saw that you requested Cinnabar already, so I'm just going to grab that. So how about some Cinnabar, some citrine, maybe some red tiger eye? You're fairly new to Reiki? I will walk you through everything before we dive in. I promise. The first part of everything, we'll pretty much just have fun with crystals and learn lots of stuff. Sorry for the crinkly bag noise. Cinnabar is actually mercury ore. So I have them kept in plastic bags, so I keep touching them to a minimum. This red here is actually mercury, so it is not super safe. I don't actually touch those red pieces there, but this is Cinnabar, and this is known for its like merchantability, for people who own shops, for people who are in business for themselves, which I know Jennifer is, as am I. Jennifer's got an awesome channel and an online shop. I have this channel and my online shop, so feel free to hang out at both. Mimi K, welcome. Good to see you. So I'm going to take this Cinnabar and I'm going to put it into the grid somehow. This is another piece of Cinnabar. This might be similar to one that you would find at a crystal shop, where there's just tiny little pieces of red. Mercury is not safe. Not only should you not put it in water and drink it, I don't suggest you do that with any stones, but also, I mean, even me touching it isn't the greatest thing. I would not suggest having this in your house if you have kids or dogs or anybody that is prone to, like, anyone or anything that's prone to putting this in their mouth. So just putting that out there, because safety is important. Oh, you got a piece of Cinnabar that's in an acrylic orb. That's an awesome idea. I need to get bigger specimen containers. Mine are small, and I do that for some of my smaller, more precious stones that I can't, like, lose. Like my piece of sugilite, my piece of dioptase, things like that. Like, they're fragile and they're small. Citrine also helps with balancing the mind and the intuition, and so mind and feelings too, mind and gut in a sense. This is a big deal with the current astrological energies that we have right now, as well as being big for Jennifer's request for manifesting money. So let's go ahead and let's put that one here. Now I do all of my grids intuitively. So I just kind of build them according to where things feel like they want to go. Kunzite, blue Kyanite, Hematite, red tiger eye, fluorite, you got it. Red tiger eye, another amazing stone, and I will get to everyone's request, I promise. Another incredible stone for manifesting cash in a hurry is red tiger eye. This is also an incredible stone if you're working with protection. You feel like you need protective energy, whether it's passive, just sort of other people's not great energy, or if it's someone maybe even running afoul on purpose. This is a great stone for both. So it's just like regular tiger eye, but it also has red in it because in nature it absorbed some iron. Da, 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 da. There we go. All right, so what else do we have? Pardon me using both windows here. You have a bunch, Jennifer, of dumortierite. I will be making an order with you later today. Sounds cool. Pyrite, emerald, garnet. Oh, we already got citrine, rutilated aventurine. So garnet, rutilated aventurine, pyrite. Pyrite, where are you? Right before the letter R, right where I should have put. Okay, let's see. So let's start with a couple of what we saw here. Jennifer really does. Yeah, D, I definitely have a few of those. Ooh, Jen's having a crystal sale. You can put your link in the description. Just try to put some spaces in there because I have like a security feature that won't allow people to like put links in the in the chat just because, well, you know, it's YouTube. The anybody can come here brings all the weirdos to the yard, you know. But yeah, just put some spaces in between. And hello, Heart. I know I owe you a call. Today obviously will not work. This weekend I am around. I will get to you. Fluorite. Fluorite is not only good for the teeth because it's in our toothpaste, fluorite. It's great for calming the mind. Really great for calming. And who is in a place to say that they don't need that right now? Pyrite helps open us up in the intuitive realm. It's great for brain and memory, for dealing with radiation, especially those who are getting radiation treatments. This is a frequent gift for folks who are undergoing radiation treatment. And I'm actually giving it to a friend of mine who's undergoing the same. But it's a wonderful stone for connecting with our intuition in a way, especially for folks who are new to their intuitive gifts, to help make better sense of it and kind of be able to understand the messages, which brings me also to blue kyanite, which was requested by future someone. Blue kyanite is also excellent for that as well, helping to understand the messages that come through. So here is some pyrite, getting ahead of myself. But yeah, Jen, if you want to mention the name of your Etsy shop in here, that's totes fine. Totally, totally fine. Jennifer is a Reiki master grad of mine. And let's see, we have some garnet by request. All of the things that are very Capricorn, like very drive-oriented, leadership focused. So this definitely goes to help some of you that were like, I need some ambition, I need like a push in the right direction. This is a helpful one for that. Also, if you struggle with things like executive dysfunction, I have that issue. This can be a wonderful stone to help you kind of align, get your leadership skills in a row and move forward, completing tasks as you go as well. Actually, let's put you, no, it feels like it blocks the energy there. And I kind of want to put some of this near the Cinnabar because that will also help those same energies in the same way. The blue kyanite I will add in. Oh yeah, that's right where I'm supposed to be. Blue kyanite, as I mentioned, is great for all the things that have to do with spiritual guidance, understanding our spiritual messages. It's also, as we are in Pride Month, this is an amazing stone for Pride Month. This helps folks to come to terms with exactly who they are and finding their internal pride of self, pride in who we fundamentally are at our root. Now, especially for folks who have been shamed or anything like that, Of course, LGBTQIA things are not the only things that fit into that category. That can be being intuitive, maybe in a household where you grew up where that was not okay, or anything like that. Kyanite, blue kyanite particularly, can be really, really helpful with accepting yourself exactly as you are. Pardon my arm. There we go. I don't know that it did. You can even just put the name of the shop. Or like break the name of the shop into 2 different pieces of a post. Happy Pride indeed. Yep. Indeed. Rutilated quartz helps to calm the mind, direct the energy where it needs to go. This is kind of, if you do crystal healing, if you do Reiki, this is a great all-purpose stone. It does absolutely help direct the healing energy exactly where it needs to go, but it also helps us to like find our focus. So it can help also with, again, for the request that we had for bringing up the amount of energy and motivation, this one, absolutely. Also, physical energy, like if we are trying to avoid getting ill, or even better, if we are trying to get over an illness and we feel really depleted. This is a great one to work with. Okay. I'm gonna see, knocking things over. Gonna see what other ones we have. Clarity, anxiety, depression, motivation. So we have that. Clarity we have. Anxiety, depression, adoption trauma. I might look that up, but I think I do have something for that. Gratitude, absolutely. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful intention always. Something to help focus and clarity also, and not picking up the energy of others, absolutely. Let's see. Let's see what I want to throw in for these. Yeah, I was thinking rhodochrosite too. Great minds think alike, as always in here. I had it actually right out in my hand. It's also a good one for, yeah, mother-child bonding. This is the one I usually use for like mother-child bonds and things like that. So yeah, adoption trauma would fall into that. Any kind of emotional pain, especially deeper or way back emotional pain, this can be really helpful, rhodochrosite. So I'll put that right there. For focus and motivation, there's some additional ones I wanted to bring out. Polychrome Jasper is one of those stones that is actually really new as far as crystal healing goes. This particular stone helps us to get motivated on our, there's a few stones that help us get motivated on our spiritual path. This one is really like a big time motivator when you feel like it's hard to like to get up and go, and really like you have ideas but you just kind of can't get the doing in. This will help. Polychrome Jasper, which comes in so many beautiful colors. So we're actually going to go ahead and let's see. I may just put them I'm going to put them around. I absolutely love that for getting like, especially when you're kind of like, I kind of want to do it, I kind of want to do it, but I kind of don't. I kind of just want to like lay here. Can somebody else do it? It's good for that. Healing relationship, including with money and with people and the digestive system, absolutely. But Jennifer, yeah, absolutely. Rhodochrosite, good call. This is another one that I like to use with Polychrome Jasper for this kind of intention, and it's Picture Jasper. Picture Jasper helps us to envision our path forward when we feel like we're kind of just not able to bring a vision together. So when we have this stone, it's like the vision of the future and where we want to go, and then we have the motivation force of Polychrome Jasper, and it's like the doing kind of thing. They balance really, really, really well. And it actually, the way that integrated energy therapy is another healing technique that I work with. And there's a concept in that, you know, there's part of us, part of the energy centers in the upper body are about visualizing a path forward. And some are in the lower body, and what they do is help us bring that forward. And there's a couple other places too, but I feel like this balances those areas really well. So let's see. Let's put that here. So yeah, and both being Jaspers, their energies are very complementary. Yeah, that looks good. Relationship with money, digestive stuff. I was actually thinking of Black Obsidian because not only because of what Vincent just requested with the digestive system, but also with what Hart requested, keeping other people's energy kind of separate from your own. Another highly protective stone, along with red tiger eye, is Black Obsidian. So we've got some of that here. Let's put these here and here. We'll put two other stones there and there. I just want to take a peek back. Let's see what else we had requested, and then we're going to get into the healing pretty soon. I want to make sure I didn't skip anything. Oh, selenite, opal, or rainbow aura. Yeah. Fire opal. Have this guy. I also have selenite too. How about white coral? We haven't worked with this in a while, and I feel like it complements the other stones here really well. This particular piece, because coral for crystal healing and things, they can be collected in ways that are really not good for the environment. The pieces I have, my grandmother and I picked up off the beach in Florida after a storm, so they just landed there naturally. This one here, white coral, is great for just really following your spiritual purpose. Like I said, envisioning what's possible forward. This helps us to really just focus on our spiritual potential and let go of everybody else's opinions on the matter. So this can be an incredible stone for like freeing yourself from the sense of obligations that do not serve, but on a bigger level, you should do this, you should do that, everybody else expects me to do this, I've been told I can't follow my spiritual purpose because of reasons. This is helpful to just kind of like start moving and grooving. What shall we put here? aventurine we had a request about. Okay, rhodochrosite, healing relationships with money specifically. Ah, and future someone, I forgot a couple of yours. Ah, Kunzite and Hematite. That's strange. Where did my piece of kunzite go? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look for my kunzite later. Unfortunately, I can't find it. That would have been kind of perfect for the mother wounds too. One more piece. Aha, I have found it. This is great for, this is pink kunzite, and some other stones in there too. But this is amazing also for the kind of mother wounds, adoption type wounds. It's very high heart, connection to upper chakra, universal love, angelic love, everyone and everything being lovable. Let me put that right there. And what shall go right here? Pain and discomfort in the body, celestite. And then after this, I will go ahead and select a couple of crystals for you all to vote on while I quickly explain what Reiki is for everyone who's new. And we'll move on from there. So yeah, here's a piece of celestite, another one for connecting with our angel guides. It kind of puts us into our upper chakras, which separates us from our experience of physical pain a little bit. The last one I placed down was pink kunzite. Yeah, pink kunzite is, and there's some other crystals in here as well, I believe, but pink kunzite is high heart. So like above the heart chakra, there's a tiny energy center. It's a bit of a pink chakra, some would call it. And it's often termed the high heart. It's connection to universal energy and like forgiveness in a sense of interuniversal, everybody kind of transcending the physical limitations and the physical actions and seeing oneself as forgiven and forgivable in many senses. This is a great like love and reconnection, especially where there's been like a break in parental lineage and things like that. Yeah, I hope that helps. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start explaining what Reiki is, let you all pick a couple of stones that we've used to complete this grid. And I feel like Malachite and Bumblebee Jasper would be good buddies. Absolutely, you're welcome. These would be good buddies as candidates to vote between. So the last crystal you guys get to vote between. Malachite, which helps to support the heart in a very deep and important way through times of change. like even stepping into new versions of ourselves, that kind of change as we negotiate those relationships as we do that. And we've got Bumblebee Jasper, which is a lot of energy, like energy, vitality, and from the pure happiness perspective, it awakens the solar plexus chakra in a way that makes us feel like we want to jump up and do what is meaningful to us and be who we are. So this can be helpful in relationships to that extent too. So Bumblebee Jasper or Malachite. And I never know how this is going to end. Those of you who are new, you will be let in on an inside joke very soon. And while you all are voting on that, if you haven't, you're welcome. If you haven't already liked the stream, please go ahead. And for those of you who are new to Reiki, again, I'm Danielle Stimpson. I've been teaching Usui Reiki for about 13 years. You can learn more about me and my online classes and all that good stuff in the description below. But essentially, Reiki is the name of the energy, which translates roughly to spiritually guided life force energy. It comes from, in this particular style in which I'm familiar and I teach, this style comes from Japan, which in their Shinto roots has the energetic understanding that everyone, everything around me, behind me, everything around you, you yourself, you know, your pets, your family, your friends, everybody has energy, has a soul. And while energy is never created nor destroyed, it's always moving. There are several different types of energy in the universe, like we all have our own, for example. One of the energies that runs through everyone and everything and sustains, you know, the spiritual essence of life is exactly what is called Reiki. What we call Reiki in the West is usually the practice of working with that energy. When we work with this energy, what we essentially do is we specifically connect with it with intention and, you know, with some practice. We connect with this and very much, in a way, direct it to you or anyone else who requests it. And in this way, the energy supports our body, mind, and spirit to recalibrate and find their ultimate sense of balance. This healing energy is something that is so a part of us already, is something that we're so keenly aware of and accustomed to and familiar with on such a subtle but such a deep level that the presence of more of it, if we just sort of take a moment and allow, will help us to create healing in any number of ways. And our body, mind, and spirit automatically know what to do with it. Although setting intention can really help, and you can do that at any point during this session. Just bring what it is to mind and let the universe take it. You don't have to focus on anything during the session. You don't have to shush your mind during the session, although you can do either one of those things if you'd like to. You can also use this time to do some stretching, do some journaling, do some yoga, whatever you want to do. But really the best idea, in my opinion, would be to just kind of chill and relax. Go ahead and sit up, lie down, whatever feels comfortable, whatever supports your physical comfort. You don't need to stay perfectly still by any means. And just see what Reiki brings to you. You may feel it in your body and sensations. You may feel it mentally in what comes up in your mind. You may feel it in your emotions. You may have feelings. It may be a combination of all of the above. You may get some intuitions. You may not know if it's your brain or your intuition. That's a pretty common one. If that happens, or if your mind is kind of racing and you're not sure what to make of it, just take a deep breath in and out, and it'll kind of bring you back into the session. After I finish sending Reiki, I'll welcome you back. You'll hear my voice come back in and invite you to take a deep breath and come back to the space that you're in. And I'll reopen the chat for everyone and anyone who has any questions or anything that they want to share. If you're watching this in the future, or if you think of a question later, you can leave something in the comments, or you can reach out to me through my Discord or social media. They're linked in the description below. Really glad that you're here. Just being here now or in the future, it's still in a way empowers the energy that is available to all of us now, while in the same time protecting and keeping separate our individual energies. While we're all sharing in this Reiki that's always flowing through all of us, our individual energy fields are always separate and protected. So thank you so much for being here. Last thing to know is that as I send, I'll turn the music up and I will turn the lights down. The lights will very gently move through several different colors. At no point will they flash or strobe, so you're totally okay there. So without any further ado, let's see what y'all voted on, and then we'll get into the healing. So let's see what we got. Ooh, some good votes. I see a both, a malachite, and a jasper. So here's the inside joke for those of you who are new. It's always both. It's always both. Once it has not been both. But yeah, it's always both. So let's go ahead and work these in. Bumblebee Jasper, as we discussed with this being Mercury, this has arsenic in it. So it's a little bit safer for the touch, but definitely not one that you put in water and drink. Let's see, malachite. Let's put some malachite here and here, here, and here. So lots of malachite. And so our Bumblebee Jasper friend does not roll away. Stand there. And a little one here. All right, so let's see. Too busy. Yeah, we had it right the first time. Thank you everyone for being here. It's an honor and a pleasure to share this healing with you today. I'm going to be sending healing until about 5 after 5, so about 25 minutes. So if you have anywhere to be or anything like that, just letting you know now. I encourage you to just, again, be comfortable in any way that feels right to you. If that means breaking out the guitar or taking a snooze, both sound amazing. So go ahead, get cozy. I'll turn up the music and turn down the lights, and I will see you in about 25 minutes. breath. Slowly start to come back to the space that you're in. If it helps, you can move your fingers and toes a bit. You can stretch, move, or bend. Thank you so much for being here today. It's an honor and a privilege to share this healing with all of you. If you have any questions or anything you'd like to share, I encourage you to go ahead and head over into the chat and let me know. And if you're watching this in the future on a replay, or if you think of your question later, you can go ahead and leave your questions in the comments or check out my social media in the description box. Welcome in, Tales from the Script, and you are so welcome, heart. Happy Friday to you too. I'll be back at 8 tonight and on Sunday night. And that's 8 o'clock East Coast US time. You're so welcome, Vincent. Thank you for being here. And thank you for all the support, you and Cora Carr. To all the new folks and the returning folks, it was great to have you all here. Wonderful energy to start to bring Friday to a close. Okay, Jennifer, it was great to see you. But everybody, go ahead and check out Jennifer's channel, and I'm sure you have your Etsy store links on your channel, right? You're so welcome, future someone. Wonderful as always to have you here. Thank you for the consistency and support, especially from a very different time zone. Mimi K, Callie G, absolutely. Thank you for being here. Welcome in. You're always welcome here. Come back anytime. I'm here same times and same days 5 times a week, and then just kind of different days and times interspersed in addition to those, including after. I usually try to aim for after the January 6th hearings right now, although we're never quite sure when they're going to actually happen, so it's a little tough. But yeah, usually if it's after or even during, I'm on. So definitely check it out. Oh, you sent an email. You don't think I got it? I'll get back to you ASAP. Yeah, I've been in the weeds for sure, trying to catch up on stuff. Thank you for understanding. I will be around this weekend too. Fantastic. Yeah, I'll be back in just a couple hours. Thank you again, and I hope to see you all very soon. If not tonight or this weekend, sometime soon, for sure. I'm going to go ahead and bring the stream to a close. I will be active in the chat for a little while after the end of the stream. Thank you again for being here. Deeply appreciate all of you, and you can always go ahead and if you forget which stone I used for what, not only can you watch through the stream again, you can also just find the stream by looking through the past live stream. The past live stream, you know what I mean, list of the catalog. Thank you. You can tell I've got Reiki brain right now. So yeah, you can go ahead into the past live streams, and in the description of every live stream, I always put all of the crystals that we used, and the thumbnail is always a picture of the grid so that you'll be able to find them again. So if you're like, hey, what's that stone she used? You'll be able to find the spelling if you want to find them locally. I have a crystal shop. You can see that linked in the description below, and also Jennifer does as well. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful weekend if I don't see you soon. Take care of yourselves. I know it's really hard to prioritize ourselves. Take care of yourselves, and bye for now.